What is up, all my favorite people of the whole entire world? Something special popped up on today on Ryan O'Toole's channel. So you guys remember that one show I did, Rotten or Fresh, last month? Awesome show, so much fun. And yours truly is in the championship with Tyler Tompkins and Sean Chandler talks about. But today, the brand new episode came out, debuted, and it's Rotten or Fresh, episode 4, and we have some great contestants on it today. And what I wanted to do is not just react to it. I didn't want to just react to the show. I actually wanted to give my special rundown of it. Kind of how some people do for the Schmodown. This is my version. I'm running down what happened in Rotten or Fresh, episode 4. So this is spoilers. If you haven't watched it yet, don't watch this video. Save it, go watch it, come back. You'll find the description down below once I debut this video. But of course, guys, if you guys catch this live stream later, then feel free to comment down below on what you guys thought of the episode. But here we are, we're running it down. So first off, we got Al Stewart, Rachel Wagner, Men vs. Movies Griffin, and the Silver Screen Analysis Anthony. All great contestants, and it was really hard to choose between all of them because I really love all these types of people on here. I thought they were all great in there. And really, let's just talk about the one thing in particular. Who won? Who came out on top? Let's talk about it. Griffin from Men vs. Movies came out on top, and he showed some poise. I'm scared to go up against him in the championships, let's be honest. I mean, Tyler Tompkins is scary, Sean Chandler is scary, and so is Griffin. They're all scary. It's gonna be a very high-scoring game. But I think the one thing I do want to take away from this match is, Ryan, you made some damn hard questions. I mean, some hard-as-shit questions. I was watching this, and as I was watching, I was thinking, I was like, oh, it has to be this, and it was wrong. Like, Pocahontas, I thought that would actually be a fresh rating. I was surprised. So Al Stewart, I was surprised. I was surprised with you. I thought it would be high up there, just like how you had your score. But again, all these contestants did a fantastic job. They had the hardest questions I would contend to in this whole competition so far. You know, Al Stewart got some of the hardest questions throughout the thing, but he kept poise. He had such great energy and chemistry. The guy tried his best, and he did really well. He only scored 1 point, but I think if you bring him back for a redemption, I think Al Stewart is going to do better even with that redeeming quality. But then let's shoot over the Silver Screen Analysis. Anthony, yeah, man, you had some hard questions as well. There were some questions on there that I was shocked, especially in the listing round. The ones that you named for Denzel Washington, I'm surprised that they weren't over 85%. That is very shocking to me. I'm very shocked by all that. And same goes with Rachel Wagner. I'm shocked by all that in general of how some of that listing round for Denzel Washington, I'm just shocked and surprised that I thought all those movies would be over 85%. There's some in there that I was a little, but like, remember the Titans, Training Day, like all those I would be like, oh yeah, those should be up there, but they weren't, and surprising. But I think, again, all of them did a fantastic job running it down. You know, Men vs. Movies, Griffin came out on top, and, you know, he deserved it. He did his best. It looked like he studied really hard, especially on Marky Mark. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, that's a really tough competition right there. Running it down, that's tough. But like I said, Rachel, she did a great job as well. Animation, honestly, those animations were really tough. The only one I honestly knew was Despicable Me 3, and that's because it's just fresh in my head and it's a new release. But I would have picked the Minions too, because the Minions was a horrible fucking movie. We're being honest right there. So Rachel, your animation, like your channel, you love animation, and honestly, those are some of the hardest animated questions I've ever seen in the show. Because when I went on it, they weren't that bad, and before they weren't even that bad. But Ryan, again, you picked some hard ass questions that, man, I didn't even know. Running it down from there, and then, of course, we have to go to Anthony. Hitchcock. Hitchcock is a very hard category, because I don't even know if I would have picked the category if that was my special category. Even studying on it, Hitchcock's one of the hardest categories, I think, in ever. You know, you got trivia, the Schmodown, and even running over to here, Rotten or Fresh. Hitchcock is that very niche, hard thing to kind of run and break down. So, I gotta say, though, congrats to everyone. They all did their best. I think you guys all did great, but really, Men vs. Movies, he's the one that came on top, and he's the one that's going to be heading to the championships. But honestly, any three of these competitors deserve to get into a redemption. I think, Ryan, you should bring them back. Ryan, when you watch this, bring them back. Let's see you bring them back into here, and let's give them another try, because I think each and every one of them deserves another shot if they want to come back. They all did a fantastic job. Like I said, again, some of those are some of the hardest questions I've ever seen. I don't know if I would have even gotten them right, because they're tough. I think Marky Mark was a really easy category, because Marky Mark has those ones. But I will go Griffin. How did you not know Departed, man? Departed is up there. It's up there, man. But you know, you did name some, and I was thinking, oh yeah, those two are obvious ones. But then the Departed will slip my mind too. So then once he said Departed, I was like, I don't know how I missed that. But guys, that's my rundown for Rotten or Fresh. I love this episode. Honestly, one of the best episodes too, because each and every person was going back and forth where I was cheering for this one, I was cheering for you. It was very hard to choose who I was cheering for, but I absolutely love where the outcome came out to be. It's going to be a really fun championship playing with all three of these guys, Sean, Chandler, Tyler, and Griffin. So I'll see you guys in the championships, and let's hope to see where the redemption round goes for. I'm curious to see who Ryan brings into there. There's a lot of great competitors that deserve to be in there, and really, just this is a brilliant show. So again, if you guys for some reason are still watching this and you don't know what Rotten or Fresh is, go check that out on Ryan O'Toole's channel. And also, while you're over there, me and him just did a collaboration for top 10 best actors. Check that out. That was an awesome video. Love talking to Ryan, and especially Ryan's brother as well, Cody. Can't forget about him. He's a great guy as well. The O'Toole brothers are great guys. As always, my name is Zach. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new and you came over from Ryan's channel and you love Rotten or Fresh too, I love it as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, make sure to like and subscribe, especially if you're new. Tell me down below, who do you have in the championships? Do you have me? Do you have Ryan? Do you have me? Do you have Sean? Do you have Tyler? Or do you even have Griffin? It's okay if you don't choose me. I'm scared to go up against them, but I'm going to have a ton of fun doing it because they're all great guys. Thank you again, guys, for watching. And as always, stay classy.